We had one of our clients is a OP at a Keller Williams Market Center back in the East Coast. I just interviewed him recently to kind of see how he's doing, and he was crushing it with this, and I had no idea. So he gave me all these examples of things he was doing, and one of the things I heard you talk about was unwrapping and creating that relationship, building that relationship, that trust with anyone you're working with, but especially you want to make sure you keep that connection with your database, right? People you know or somewhat know in some way. And so what he's done is he used a company that we referred him to, just kind of something that we send business back and forth, that does hand addressed invitation cards for 99 cents. And I didn't believe him. I thought that this company was a kook, because I'm like, there's no way you can actually hand address with a stamp for 99 cents. Like, no way. I called the CEO, interviewed him, had him send me a bunch of examples. I said, okay, that's legit. And we were getting like 10, 12, 13% response rates from it, tied with likely sellers. And so what our client did is he started sending out twice a month. That was his thing. He's like, all right, he's been an early adopter of trying lots of different technologies. And he's like, Brad, yours is not garbage. Like, there's been so many that have come before you that were just flat out accuracy garbage. He's like, the first mailing I did, I got a $22 million listing appointment. I'm like, what? All right, say that louder for me, please. And so he's like, then I got lots of people starting coming in 6 weeks, 7 weeks later, almost like, we're going to do business together. And he's like, I would love to, obviously. Gunny goes into his thing. And he goes, well, why? He's like, well, obviously we're going to do business. You sent me five letters. It was that connection that he made. He's very smart in marketing, that he made through that personal touch. It wasn't a big shiny postcard or anything like that, because everyone knows that's generic. And everyone knows that everyone's supposed to stay in touch with the database, no matter what business you're in, right? So everyone kind of knows that game. But with a simple piece like that, it's a little bit more than a postcard. He was able to make a personal connection that stuck. And they said, we're doing business with you whenever we sell. And we're looking to move. So what do you think? And he's like, Brad, I can tell you, man, I'm getting so much of this inbound now. He's like, I got to start telling people about you. So he actually kind of pushed us towards offering like a regional broker market center kind of model and offering for the product, because he's like, dude, I want this for my market center. I've got 3 partners here. I want to introduce all the other guys. Like, it has to be able to play there on an agent level, on a team level. You have to be able to hit all these points. And so, that's what we now take in the market.
I love it. So this is like the software that I want, or this is the technology that I want for me, and not let my competition find out about, right?
Yeah. That's pretty much. I don't want to be a dirty little secret, but we would be happy to give you that, competitive advantage. And that is really what it is.
You know what? Here's my, Brad, like literally, from my first introduction to you and looking into your company, there's no way on earth I'd let you be present to my audience if I didn't think it would serve my audience. And that's why I was very excited about like bringing you on here and stuff like that. And I'm going to flat out go out there and say, look, guys, you have absolutely nothing to lose. All you're going to do is you're going to export your database. Okay. You're going to drag and drop it into app.likely.ai. The application within 1 hour is going to come back and tell you, look, that's how much money you're losing. This is the stupid stuff in your database that you need to fix and update. And number 3, here's how much money you could make if you put your message in front of that audience, over the course of the next 9 months, etc. It's a no freaking damn brainer. It's like, I'm pitching this for you, brother, because
I'm not saying a thing. You're doing great.
No, honestly, I am not even doing that for you. I'm doing that for the people that trust the show, because
thank you.
There's absolutely no risk. And I want everybody to just plug it in and get back that report. And then I want you to communicate to me, because I want to know what that report looked like for you, etc., so I can help you capitalize on what your potential income that's coming up for you.
Now, there's something I'd love to do with you. We have not publicly talked about this at all, but we've just kind of done dev work on it. What we've been thinking about running is a contest, right? Where we built a share button on this free report card that shares it onto Facebook and tags likely data. And it puts a couple of stats, basically how valuable is your database, right? If your audience wants to get in on this, I think we're gonna run it for probably July, and we're gonna have some cut points. So if someone has, 15,000 people, they're not gonna compete with someone that has 500 people, right? But we wanna give away some free database refreshes, right? So periodically, maybe once a week, we'll have to figure out exactly based on volume, how often we give these away. But we've got our head of success that's just so excited. She keeps going, hey, when can we send this out? When can we start this contest? Because it's going to be awesome to watch. All these people, get that shock of, oh my gosh, I lost that business. But then simultaneously go, but look at all what I can if I just make a change, right? And making a change by connecting with a coach, by listening to, I've listened to so many of your previous guests. I'm honored to be on here. So much pearls, wisdom bombs across the board. Use you, get it involved, engage with it. And then we'd love to do what Tada and give it to you and kind of promote you as well. Because, we want this to be a tool for the industry coming up through the industry. There's a lot of people that want to replace everyone within the industry. Anyone that's actually been in real estate knows that that's not going to happen. Like, it requires us. It requires the human touch. And so think of us as a force multiplier.